Guys, I forgot to stop them. It's gonna be a PvP, and one of them's yellow, and one of them's orange. This isn't gonna end well, boys. Oh my god. No. Go. Okay. Right, okay. I got this. Right. Okay, I need to switch. Right, okay. in the 9 o'clock position, the orange Protoss, representing Team ED, it is Jen Lawrence, currently leading. Oh no, that's wrong. Rip. There we go. That's right. Okay, and in the bottom right, the yellow Protoss, God forbid, representing Clan StarCraft 2 Improve. Can he bring it back? It is Tempest. I have enough trouble casting PvP anyway, guys, but not when the colours are the same. They offer to be right, but no, I've got to learn to do this. It's going to be a struggle, but we're going to do it together. Right, probe heading out across the map now. Really early scout from Tempest. Gateways at equal time. Builds are pretty much the same, but it looks a bit so far. No hashtag Rotty builds so far. Judging from the probe position, he should know if he saw the probe exactly where Tempest has spawned, but he's going to go this way anyway. Unless this was like the earliest probe scout in history. Looks like he didn't see it. Tempest will get the first scout, so he's going to come in. He's going to see exactly what's up. Sees the double gas. He knows what kind of opening he might have to be facing. Meantime, on the other side of the map, it's just going to be stand-up 1 gas against with a gateway. Looks like it's just going to expand. Gateway finishing up. Cybercore coming down now. For Tempest. Don't know where the Cybercore of Jen Lawrence is. Should be coming out. There it is. Second gas now coming for Tempest. So he's going to go up to the same kind of gas count. Jen Lawrence coming in now. He's going to see the gas timing. He's going to see how much has been mined. And we'll see the Cybercore looking really standard from Tempest as well as Jen Lawrence. Second gateway coming down now, but a mothership core for Tempest. He sees second gas. Knows how much has been mined. How's everyone in chat doing, guys? I'm really enjoying this series tonight. I don't know about you guys. We'll get on the way now, but it's a stalker from each player. It's probe up here in the top left. Looks like it might be just something cheeky. Maybe try and proxy something. I feel like it might be a proxy Stargate. I'm not sure, but I don't think he has the gas for it. Whereas Jen Lawrence is banking the gas up. His probe's returning home. The mothership core chased it away. What is this probe going to do? I really feel like it's going to try and proxy something, but we'll have to see. Second gateway finishing now. Stalker pops out, checks his base. Just being clever. That probe doing nothing yet. But just the nexus from Tempest. He's going to expand. Try and take an economic advantage in this game because Jen Lawrence likes to play one base in PvP. But that being said, I feel like he might try and expand this game as well. Mothership core comes in. It tries to get a worker kill. There's no idea here, and there's a stalker, and he will push this away. But he does actually lose a probe, which is a little bit irritating. Stalker here. Just going to push this away now. 2 more stalkers popping out, so this mothership core is going to take a little bit of damage on it, which is a bit irritating. But he got a probe kill, which is nice. So that being said, Stargate count coming down for Jen Lawrence. Likes to play one base, like I said. And this probe in the back for Tempest. Looks like he will try and go in. This is going to be a robo from Tempest. Don't know what he's going to build out this Stargate. It might be an Oracle, but this probe just patrolling, seeing next timing. I think from this point, Tempest knows he's going up against some kind of one base aggression. Nexus is about to finish. Stalker's coming in now. 3 of them. We can do some damage. Mothership core is still at home as well as 1 stalker. 2 in the middle line. 3 stalkers coming. Start poking the natural nexus. There isn't actually much here from Tempest to try and push away. Oh, he misses the force field. He won't actually catch the won't catch the Stalkers. However, he does lose one Stalker, but for a Sentry, so I prefer that trade for Gen Lawrence, because Sentries are a lot more gas expensive. Oracle coming in now for Gen Lawrence. I think maybe with this attack he was trying to maybe force a Photon Overcharge, because that can push away the Oracle, but Tempest didn't fall for it. He thinks, no, I can push this away with what I got. I don't need to use a Photon Overcharge, which will definitely delay or hinder what you can get done with this Oracle. However, that being said, there are 6 Stalkers and an Oracle against 2 Stalkers, a Sentry, and a Zealot. But Natural Nexus did finish, so we can Photon Overcharge there if he needs to. That being said, and the Mothership Core is like nearly full on energy as well, so you will have maybe 2 Photon Overcharges. That is a lot of Stalkers. Comes in, Photon Overcharge, and then here comes the Oracle. There is a cannon though, so the cannon will push this away eventually, but he has found a sweet spot. He's going to get three probe kills by the looks of it, because one ducked into the assimilator, saving it. However, not mining just yet. They're going to return to work now. That delayed a bit of mining time. He did get 4, so he's taking that worker lead now. He did force a Photon Overcharge, but there is a second Photon Overcharge ready. So should the Oracle come back in, he will have the ability to push that away, but overcharging the natural, he might wait until it dies. Yeah, he's going to come in again. Oh, nice force field, catches all of the Stalkers, and this Immortal is just going to decimate them. He's going to lose a lot here. However, the Oracle, where is the Oracle? It's going to come in. It's going to come around the back and get some probe kills here. There's a Photon Overcharge. However, this Oracle is very, very low on health, and there isn't actually much in the way of anti-air. All the Photon Overcharge get. Oracle gets out. It's down on 20 health, but it gets out with an extra probe kill, which is nice. Nexus is finished up for Gen Lawrence now. And there's a Void Ray on the field as well, which I like. I think that'll be very helpful against the composition that Tempest has. +1 ground attack. He's going to finish with Tempest, which is going to give him advantage in the Stalker fights, especially considering he's already got these Immortals. I think he's going to have a very, very strong attack. But these Void Rays, they might be able to turn the tide in his favour. Oracle comes back in. 2 Stalkers at cannon at home though to push this away. Mothership Core is on the other side of the map, I believe, so there won't be any Photon Overcharges for a while. There isn't even actually energy for a recall, I don't believe, so if he loses this could be quite bad. Mothership Core flies in. There are 3 Stalkers, 2 Void Rays, and a Sentry, and a couple of Zealots. There is an Immortal now, though. He needs to be careful. The Void Ray, he does see the Void Rays with the Mothership Core. We might lose it, actually. He does. There won't be a recall with this. And that does, I think, signal to Tempest. He does need to go home because he doesn't want to risk losing everything and then dying to a counter-attack. Third and fourth gas coming up for the Gen Lawrence now. This Oracle just sitting in the main base of Tempest, trying to wait for an opportunity to go in. The army just slowly returning home. It's going to give Gen Lawrence an opportunity to catch up. Wax Bay coming down now. There is no Forge yet, so he won't have any upgrades. But his Robotech is going to be a lot faster than Tempest. But Tempest will have this +2 weapon attack advantage, which is quite big. He does see the Forge with his Oracle, and I think he knows that if he should be able to check to see that Tempest ground units have +1 attack. Sorry for that tongue twist there. I was got a bit tongue tied. And he should see the Tempest, the Forge, research another upgrade. Immortal about to finish. Did he lose the first one? Where's his Immortal? Oh, it's behind his third base. I was like, where's the Immortal? Okay. Templar Archives coming down now for Tempest, so that is his choice of tech. He's going to look to get Archons rather than Colossus. Void Race out now. Third base. Immortal scouts his pylon. However, he's just going to try and warp in Zealots, and he might actually get the Immortal. Looks like he will. Yeah, there's no army to respond to this. So these 3 Zealots, that was a really, really nice response from Tempest. Actually forces the cancel on the Nexus, which I don't agree on. I feel like he could have saved that still. That was a really unnecessary cancel. And the army of Tempest is in the middle of the map. +2 is about halfway done, and Tempest is taking his own third base. Double Forge and Twilight Cancel coming down now for Gen Lawrence. He knows he needs to catch up on the tech. But that being said, his first Colossus is done. So he has that going for him. Look at the compositions. There are 2 Immortals, 4 Stalkers, 3 Zealots, and three Sentries and a Zealot for Tempest. Whereas the 5 Zealots, the 3 Stalkers, the 2 Void Rays, the Immortal, and the Colossus for Gen Lawrence. So I feel like Gen Lawrence really does have the army composition advantage at the moment. But these upgrades, he's going to be 2 attack upgrades down. So these Immortals. The Immortals of Tempest are going to be pushing out so much damage against that of Gen Lawrence, especially if he doesn't even have any armor upgrades. That being said, the Senator Lance is on the way now. Second class is about halfway done, and he's getting his upgrades. Templar are coming out now. Looks to be getting some Archons. Here they are. He's getting those Archons now. Also, that's been warped in. Zealot Archon, really good composition in PvP. He's getting a lot of Immortals with this. A lot of Immortals. Which I agree with. He's got this upgrade advantage. He's just going to stomp the army of Gen Lawrence in a straight up fight, I believe, even though he does have the smaller army. Charge on the way now, and 1-1's about halfway done. Corona boost is pretty good, guys. Hallucinating Phoenix comes in. He's going to scout us what's up. Sees part of the army of Gen Lawrence. He needs to be careful though. I mean, the Void Rays and the Colossus, they're good for. I mean, yeah, he went to go kill that pylon, but that was a mistake. Like, he didn't have much vision. He doesn't have much vision on the map, really. He didn't know where the army of Tempest was. He could have actually lost those Colossus for free. Could have been a bit clumsy, but he's okay. It's okay, right? Gen Lawrence does the army supply, and 1-1's about to finish. So the upgrade advantage that Tempest has is about to get a little bit less, because he didn't have any armor upgrades, and he's only going to be 1 upgrade ahead in attack. And there are Colossus, and they will have Colossus range. So these they're going to be very, very strong against the units of Tempest here. That being said, there are a lot of Archons in this mix. They'll take a lot of damage. Oh god, it does hit in this mix. I'm starting to sound like Valdez. Like, I got annoyed with him saying that, and I just said it. Oh my god. Cannon's coming in. He knows where the army is now. Colossus coming in. There are 3 Colossus with range. Needs to be careful. Don't want to get caught out. They're going to get some nice shots off on this army. To begin with. +3. He's battling with them. Double Colossus production. He really likes his double Colossus production. And another Warrior's army. It's a bit supply blocked, so it's Colossus. The Void Ray. Excuse me, the Void Ray is not being produced until now. 2-2 is starting. And Tempest is being pushed home. So Gen Lawrence is pushed off his attack quite nicely. He's got 4 Colossus now with 2 more on the way. There's one there. There's another one just over halfway down. He's got a really, really strong army, especially considering now he has 1-1 with 2-2 on the way. However, if he's not careful and attacks too late, Tempest will have +3 ground attack, so he'll have a very, very strong upgrade lead against Gen Lawrence. That being said, Tempest doesn't have any armor upgrades. Oh, the Zealot's been caught out here for free. This is really nice. That's a little bit less now, especially for Tempest just to have this fight. Oh, big Zealot warping coming into the third base. There are 3 cannons, but these cannons will just melt under the thing. Photon overloads as well, and a defensive warp in for Gen Lawrence. We'll be able to push this away, but I think he will take some economic damage. That being said, big fight at the third base of Tempest. Hallucinating some Colossus, try and maybe scare this away for Gen Lawrence. He does have that Colossus advantage though. Does he get? Doesn't actually get much in the terms of work kills from that one by. Really, really big though. It cost him a lot as well. What those warpings he didn't have at home. Oh, he's going to manage. He needs to be careful. There's only 8 Colossus caught out. He's going to walk back over the army. He's surrounded here. He might lose all of his Colossus if he's not careful. He needs to be really, really careful. Focusing on the hallucinating Colossus. Oh, there's just so much here for Tempest. He takes a resounding army supply lead. These Colossus are all going to get melted under the army of Tempest. There's a lot of Zealots. Attacking up into that choke was a big mistake, I think. Like, he needed that concave, and he just got surrounded on 2 sides by the probes. It just messed up the AI of the ground army. It's really, really nice catch here for Tempest. There's nothing at home now. There's 3 Colossus. I'll tell a lie. There's 3 Colossus at home against the 2 of Tempest. Colossus Rage isn't quite done, but 2-2 is about to finish for Gen Lawrence, so he will have that advantage again. And that advantage will be charged on the way now as well as the Templar Archives. He's going to get Archons of his own. I don't think they'll be out by the time this army comes into attack though. It looks like he'll want to take this site at the third base, but there's nothing here for Gen Lawrence. He needs to be. Looks like Tempest should take this game. I mean, this is such a strong force, and Gen Lawrence doesn't have anything to deal with it. 6 more gateways on the way. They're about to finish up. Should have a big couple warpings. Tempest, I think he waited too long. I feel like he should have pushed in. This is 5 Colossus, but he should have pushed in. He had a stronger composition. He had better upgrades. He got the shield upgrade, which instead of armor, which is for his Archons, which is really, really smart because Archons are the meat of his army right now, and they only have 10 HP, so you want to keep those shields alive as much as possible. Really, really smart getting that shield upgrade. Gen Lawrence is getting his own Archons now. 3 on the way. that triple Colossus production I see? It is indeed triple Colossus production. So Tempest will take a resounding Colossus lead in a minute because he just has three Robos. There's no other way to put it. 3-3 are on the way as well. Taking his fourth base. Fourth base for Tempest being hidden towards the back. I quite like this. A little less standard position to take it, but might fool Gen Lawrence into thinking he's on 3 bases rather than 4, make him feel like he has that economic advantage when he really doesn't. Probes being transferred now from the 3rd base to the 4th. Or was that, sorry, from the main rather. Big Zealot run by coming in now towards the 3rd base. There is only 1 cannon this time, and the entire army of Gen Lawrence is full back to defend this. But it doesn't look like he'll get much economic damage done because the Colossus are here. Oh, however, two Zealots trying to. I don't even get any probes. They get really low. They didn't actually get them. Unpower some of the gateways, which is nice. He's building, very smartly building his pylon behind the gateways this time to prevent that in the future. Oh, at the same time, another Zealot run by, spotting the 4th base and getting quite a few worker kills, and doesn't cancel it though because the army of Gen Lawrence was close enough at home. But while this is going on, the main army of Tempest moved up towards the 3rd base of Gen Lawrence. Now, if he's not careful, he might. Sorry, if Gen Lawrence isn't careful, he has an observer. He should. He now sees it. He sees it's coming in, but his army's really quite out in the middle of the map. He might lose his 3rd base, but at the same time, Tempest is going to come back at home. He's going to come home. Was not going to come home rather. He's going to move to insert this army, but at the same time, a big Zealot warp in at the 4th base. He's actually going to kill the Nexus. This is huge. He's going to have a big economic advantage over Gen Lawrence now, even though he does have less probes, because this means Gen Lawrence is only on 2 money bases against the 3 of Tempest. And that's big for the gas, because minerals isn't really the problem at the moment, it is gas. Gas is really, really important. Yeah, 3-3 is about to finish for Gen Lawrence. Really, I think Tempest wasted too much time. Like, I think while he had this upgrade advantage and the army composition advantage, he should have just gone in, done as much damage against the army as he can, and then remax quickly, because he has 3 Robos, he has more Archons, he has more Immortals, he can push this out. Oh, but there's so many Colossus here. It's 9 against 6 of Gen Lawrence, but that being said, 3-3 is about to finish for Gen Lawrence, and there is only +1 armor for Tempest Colossus. He does have that shield upgrade, but that won't make much of a difference with the Colossus when there's +3 attack burning down on them. He's coming in towards the 4th base location. Gen Lawrence doesn't see this. Doesn't see it yet. Probe will see it though, and it looks like he will get a really nice concave up the cliffs. Gets a nice opening shot on the Colossus. Archons coming in now. Oh, the time warp's slowing down a lot. The Colossus take a lot of hit from those Archons. Looks like Tempest will close out this game as the Colossus count just falls and Tempest takes a resounding army supply lead now. So it's coming in and land on the Immortals, but can Gen Lawrence push this away? Oh my god, a flank from the bottom side with the Archons coming in on the Tempests. Oh, the Colossus even. There we go, that's what happens when it's called Tempest. However, I don't know, it's really close. There's 1 Immortal to 2 Colossus. Oh, those Archons, they put out so much damage against the Colossus. And he does hold off this attack. Oh my god, that was such a close fight. I actually didn't know who was going to win until the very, very last seconds. More Archons on the way now. That just shows how good Archons are. There's a warp in on the right hand side. Looks like he's going to try and come in from the 3rd base again. Zealot stopping, taking a 4th base really here. But this Colossus is a big deal. There's now a Colossus for Gen Lawrence, which is something that Tempest doesn't have. Oh, I might even catch up the army here. Oh, this is huge. He's going to get 3 shots off. Okay, no, he's going to back off. In the meantime, he's going to build more Colossus. I really like Tempest is just building Archons. I like not Archons, Immortals. I'm tripping over my own words. He's just building Immortals. I like this because it's going to give him that advantage he needs in the fight. But the fight happens now anyway. Tempest looks like he's losing this battle. It's 5 Archons against the 1 of Tempest, which is being pushed away now. There's another ship core is going to get killed by the Archons, and there is a Colossus. He's going to move in towards the 3rd base of Tempest, which he will pick off while establishing his own 4th at home. There is only a few Zealots and some Immortals here. Is Gen Lawrence going to do this? I honestly thought Gen Lawrence had lost this game. Is he actually going to win? Well, he might lose his Colossus though. That'd be huge if he did. He does lose the Colossus, so these Archons will get killed. But he does retain the armies. Oh my god, no, actually. 3-3, he trades out a lot of this. Honestly, I thought these Archons were getting wrecked. The power of Archons, guys. Trades out a lot there. This Immortal very, very low, and at home he has a lot of Zealots. He's walking another Archon, and he has another Colossus. And he's getting his 4th base. The big problem is, because he lost his 4th base really, really early on. He couldn't build double Colossus. Like, he couldn't build that Colossus count as high as he needed to be as quick. But he gutted the 3rd base of Tempest, and this 4th base isn't very saturated. He is getting the gas, though, which is the important thing. He needs to put a couple more in here. So Tempest is really only on 2 proper mining bases, and he's doing a big probe transfer over to his 4th. He needs to try and take a 5th now, I think, because his natural's nearly mined out as well. There is this Colossus, though, pushing away the very small army of Tempest. If we look at the units tab, it's 4 Archons and an Immortal to 3 Colossus now, an Archon, and 14 Zealots. It makes the gateway units in these big PvP fights make such a huge difference because it's a buffer for the Colossus. We saw in a lot of earlier fights, once the gateway units of Gen Lawrence died, the Colossus just melted. Like, you need something between the Colossus and your enemy to really allow the Colossus to put out the damage that they need to. Especially when we saw when he was attacking up into this choke earlier. The moment his gateway units got a bit messed up and the AI started going funny, that's when the Colossus just melted because he attacked from 2 sides. That being said, though, Gen Lawrence with a big army supply lead coming out, going to just push into the natural. Oh, there's 1 Colossus out here for Tempest, but Gen Lawrence is going to push into the 3rd. There's not much here at all for Tempest. He's going to get the Nexus, and he's focusing. He's not going to focus that down, and he's just going to go after these Archons. A lot of the Zealots just fighting the Assimilator, which might actually give Tempest what he needs to push this back, but it doesn't look like it. 3 Colossus have put out so much DPS, especially when they're 3-3, and it looks like Gen Lawrence is going to close this game out, guys. 1 Colossus against 3. Sorry, you can't win that fight, especially when you've only got +1 armor. Colossus does fall, and there is only 14 army supply, and that is in observers for Tempest. 2 Colossus pop out though, and 5 Zealots. That's 2 Colossus against 4 when the 4 Colossus of Gen Lawrence have superior upgrades. 1 Archon and 19 Zealots against the 1 and 5, respectively, of Tempest. This is a really, really close game, actually. Tempest is holding on for dear life. He's only got 30. Gen Lawrence literally has a double worker lead. It's huge. It really is. If we go back to the production tab, we see he's building 2 Archons, 2 more Colossus at a time. Whereas Tempest can only build probes. He's got no money, he's got no minerals, he's got no gas, and he doesn't even have the economy to really push out units with the money that he's bringing in. He has to build probes. Tempest army's on the other side of the map, and Gen Lawrence is going to come in for the kill now, it looks like. Look at the difference in army supply, 109 to 44. It's more than double. It's so much more than double. There's nothing here for Tempest. It's almost just delaying the inevitable now. Look how many Zealots there is. There's more Zealots than there is anything else here for Tempest. And there's 5 Colossus. Colossus of Gen Lawrence just diving on that of Tempest, and now there's just nothing to really stop it. GG is called, and Gen Lawrence makes it 3-0 in favour of Team ED. Oh my goodness, what a game that was. That was so intense. I honestly thought that Tempest could take a game back on the board for Team Clan StarCraft to improve, but apparently not. Like, it was such a close game. It was absolutely insane. Really, really well played from both players. I really enjoyed casting that game. that was intense. Really, really good game. Some really, really fantastic macro games this evening from both teams. And we are now on match point. Can Gen Lawrence make the all kill? Or can the 8th player for Clan StarCraft to improve bring it back? Find out after the break. That went so wrong.